Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Market Prep. I hope you're having an amazing morning. Hopefully, you guys had an incredible day yesterday. Good morning, Peter. How you doing today?
Good morning, Carlos. I am doing great. Well, I'm doing okay. You know, we had a disappointing evening here in Canada with the Team Canada going down to Argentina. However, it wasn't really a surprise. Argentina is number one ranked in the world. We are 48th. The team played fairly well, but as you would expect, couldn't really compete. It was interesting. At one point, they put these stats up on the TV and said Canadian, I can't remember how they worded it, basically payroll or value of team or something like that. And the Canadian value of the team was $100 million, meaning that's what in aggregate the players got paid playing professionally. Argentina, $1.3 billion. So
that's a bit of a gap.
Yeah, a little bit of a gap there, but anyways, they did fairly well considering. I would suggest. So, anyways, but other than that, yeah, ready for some trading. Hopefully today. It's been I don't know. There's been opportunities in this market the last few days, but I still think you need to be cautious because there's been a lot of traps in this market, and a lot of the stuff we talk about, pre-market ends up being traps. So
it's the lack of continuation that we're seeing in most of our watch lists is it's horrible, right? Depending on what type of trade you're taking. If we saw yesterday, there are a few though, like if you look at Tesla, if you look at Nvidia and these other ones, they continue to crush here. Even Tesla was tough yesterday, but look at it this morning, and we'll dive into our gappers list in a second. It is rocking, man. Up 2.1, 6.3 million shares traded right now. This thing is literally on fire. So that's doing very well there. And we've seen Apple again doing all-time highs. So our usual suspects seem to be taking a good part of the lead here. Looking at our gappers list this morning, before we dive into it, is LG, VN. We have some other ones on there that are gapping up. Some of these names don't trade very well. We've been seeing them more often the last couple of weeks. For example, the Energy IREN, Chords Z. A lot of these don't trade all that great, but they're here. We'll look at them and see if anything's changing for today. And then gapping down, we have SAP. SAP is like owning our gappers list up and down. They're down today 23%. Our favorite electric, Peter, is this our favorite electric scooter? It has to be because we didn't have anyone before.
Well, so as bad as I guess it's the only electric scooter I know of. So yes, it can be our favorite.
Yeah. So our favorite electric scooter so far is SAP here, and then we have QURE. We'll see what's going on there. All right. Before we jump into all of that, let's look at the economic calendar and see what's happening for today.
Yeah, fairly quiet day today. Really, the only thing we have is at 10 o'clock. There's a couple of bits that you got to be aware of. The wholesale inventories, they're not that impactful, especially being that they're May inventories, not even June ones. So we're always a month in arrears on that. But Powell is testifying to the House today. It was the Senate yesterday, House today. So yesterday, I don't know. It's arguable as to whether we saw some impact from that. There was some movement right at 10 o'clock. Some more movement in the market a little bit later. Was it related to the testimony? I honestly don't know, but you just need to be aware of it that things can start to move at or shortly after 10 in unexpected fashions. So that's it. Then there's this event on childcare. I'm not quite sure why Gould's two Fed chairs are speaking on at an event on childcare. What professionally do they have to do with that? I have no idea, but it was on the calendar, so I thought I'd let you know about it. Maybe you'll have an idea. So there you go. That's what we got going on today. Like we said, we're going to continue to wait for the more interesting and information that's going to come later this week. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, childcare, man. Childcare is a big problem in this country.
I'm not saying it's not important. I just don't know why Fed chairs here.
Yeah, doing it. It's a big problem, man. I don't know how people can afford it, on a regular income. It's just crazy. So it's just insane. Every time I look at these numbers, I'm just like, I'm in the wrong business. We really are in the wrong business, Peter. I'll tell you right now. We got a couple of kids, and we can make a killing here. All right, let's take a look. We'll start with LGVN this morning, and man, it is continuing to pop here. We're up now 2.6. We're up $2.70. We're up 95% this morning. So we're rocking today. 13 million shares traded. I feel like we've seen this ticker before, and we might have probably beginning of June, might have been on our list more often here. But man, taking off today. Any news behind this, or are we just memeing today?
Yeah, this wasn't on my list earlier when I was checking for stocks. So let me look it up and we'll see. Long, I don't even know how to say the name of this company. It's a biotech company. Long Evron. I don't know. I guess that's how you say it.
Is it long EV, Aaron? If I see that, maybe they put the EV in there. Hey, that's smart. But yeah, let's see.
Maybe I don't think so. They got some FDA grants for some regenerative medicine advanced therapy treatment. So for Alzheimer's. So they're gonna try. They're trying anyways to cure Alzheimer's. So that's what has got them moving this morning. As you can see, good movement on the base of that, and that's the type of news that typically moves these biotechs. So FDA approval of an Alzheimer's drug will get them moving, at least pre-market. You never know whether they're going to move after the market opens, but for now, they're going.
Yeah, they're really popping here. In play, I'm going to add them onto our risky pile here. It's going to be LGVN. Again, typically I don't trade these stocks, but I do love watching them. I think they're fun to watch. No halts in the pre-market, guys. So this thing can go up to $10, and nobody's going to stop it here unless any different type of halt, and unless any news is going to be released or anything like that. But other than that, it's going up to 622 as your high at the moment. Next one on the list is going to be SNGX. And this one we've seen plenty of times on our list. I think it trades pretty poorly, so I'm not going to be watching it. It was in play yesterday, and again today. It looks like we're just we're actually gapping up. I mean, it was just a horrible daily candle here, but we are gapping up and giving some off the pre-market highs this morning. So I'm not really interested in this. Peter, anything to share on this SNGX?
It still has no news on it, so no.
Yeah. We'll move on to the next one. Is going to be IREN, another one that's on our list more often than we would like. And again, it all depends on your style of trading, right? For me, this is not a great trading intraday trading ticker. Had a big day yesterday, sold off. It looks like for the most part. How did this thing end up? Yeah, so it opened up, shot up for like a second, and then just sold off. So yeah, so not looking all that great there. This morning, gapping up 5.5. But again, I don't think this will be a good candidate for what I'm looking for in my strategy. So look at that. Jared getting a little risky here. Trading LGVN. He already partial 525. Was his entry. Couple of partials in, second partial, nicely done. I mean, I don't think I ever seen Jared trade a low floor type
Like
stock,
that.
man.
No,
Look at
wow. What's
that.
happening in the
All right,
world?
let's mark this day down here, guys. So big thumbs up for Jared getting into the risky business here. Awesome. All right. So IREN, friends, doesn't look good. Peter, anything on this one?
No, we're going to talk about Bitcoin miners a little bit, but I don't have anything on this one.
All right, so we'll leave that one alone, and let's head down over to the next one, which is CORZ, CORZ, and this is again been on our list a couple of times in the last couple of weeks as well. Today they're up 3.6, 487,000 shares traded. Is this Bitcoin Core Scientific? What is this? I forget what they actually do. I know we mentioned it before, but can't remember.
Yeah, they've been on our list before. Like this is like bad good news, I guess. I mean, they are a Bitcoin miner. They call themselves Core Scientific. I'm not sure what's scientific about it, but this is basically just they've made a conversion of some notes that was mandatory after, because they previously had declared bankruptcy. So they've come out of bankruptcy, and as part of that process, they've had to convert a bunch of notes into cash. and I guess that's good news. I don't know. It doesn't feel very tradable, as they've, it's good that they've eliminated this from their balance sheet, right? Because those notes are a payable of 260 million that they've now eliminated. So I guess business is going better, that they can eliminate that off the sheet as required by their bankruptcy conditions. But again, tradable, I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah. Moving on down, guys. I'm going to skip on this one. Blast from the past with Teva Pharmaceuticals here. We used to trade this quite a bit. This morning, we're up 3.1 after what seems to be a really rocky day yesterday. So dropped down, came back up, dropped down some more, and now recovering a lot of the downside that it had yesterday. So not doing it with a clean pre-market activity, but it is up 3.2. It has more than 200,000, so it is hitting our list. Normally, this stock we kind of dismiss. We don't like the way it trades, but today, maybe, Peter, what's your thoughts on this movement we got
Yeah,
yesterday?
look, I mean, they've had some. I used to like trading this, actually, many years ago when I started trading full time here as a day trader back in 2017 or 2016, 2017. Look, a week ago they had some news that they were being investigated by the FDA over some contested patents. They haven't been cleared of that, but the anticipated impact is less than expected. So I guess that's good news. I mean, they're still under investigation. They also happen to get an upgrade today. So I'm not sure what to make of all of this, other than we could potentially keep an eye on it, but it hasn't been tradable for a few years, really, or at least not nicely tradable. So I think there's probably better prospects out there.
Yeah. I'm in agreement there as well. SMR is the next one on the list. We'll hop to that one. And this has been making some noise over the last couple of days. You've been seeing it here just rip higher and higher. I don't like the way it trades at the open, especially when you get stuff like this. Right, this is very choppy for me. This won't do very well. And then later in the morning, it can actually do something and catch some opportunities. But for me, it's not a great candidate. So I'm going to leave it alone. But if you like it, you can watch it. It has been in play over the last couple of days, going from $5, hanging out at 13 now, and today's gapping up 3% with 284,000. So, Peter, have you kept this on your list? It's been coming up a lot on our gappers list. I don't know if you've been watching it or just kind of dismissing it. What you've been
Nope,
doing with this one?
I have not been watching it because I just
Yeah.
I haven't liked it. So
Yeah, I don't like it. Moving down to TSM, man. I knew this this gappers list was going to be a little bit on the garbage side of things, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Let's look at TSM. There's the truck picking up the garbage stickers. TSM this morning up 2.6, 841,000. We talked about Nvidia a little bit earlier, and I think Nvidia is just a better fit, man. If you're going to be watching semis, it depends on what you like. You want something fast paced with a lot of price action. Nvidia is your ticker. You want something a little bit slower that also represents that sector a little bit. TSM could be a great one for you to watch. So TSM is gapping up a little bit more, 2.6. That's why it's on our list. But Nvidia's right there, just getting to that 2%. If they can hold it here, they'll show up on our scanners in just a second here. So I'm going to keep Nvidia, and TSM is going to stay off the list. Peter, semiconductors, TSM, NVIDIA, AMD, anything happening here?
well, yeah, TSM is really what's spurring the movement in this sector, as they announced that their Q2 sales are up significantly. There was an anticipated growth of about 35.5% for them. So already the market was expecting big things from them, and they even blew that number away, delivering over 40% growth in the quarter. So yeah, everybody's bullish about that. We heard about TSM earlier, probably was it late last week, when they announced that they're going to be increasing their hiring because they just can't keep up with demand. Well, here's proof that that demand is outstripping even their expectations, and they're going to continue to add to the investments they've made in their plants globally. So TSM is having a good day, good morning, and it's gapping up, and I think it's taking a number of other players in the sector with them.
Yeah. So both in play, Nvidia looks better for me. I think they just get them more volume, so I'll be watching that one. But either one will be good for today. Let's look at Baidu. So Baidu this morning making the list. Man, we haven't looked at Baidu, Baba, or any of these Chinese tickers in a very
We
long
have
time.
not.
I can't forget when was the last time I pulled up Baidu or Baba. What have they been doing? I mean, Baba doesn't look so bad on the daily. If you look at some of these days, they look like they've been doing something.
Yeah,
But
Baidu's got
yeah,
some interesting news. So it's sort of bad news, good news for the company. So Baidu's got a subsidiary that provides autonomous taxi services, and they've been focusing that in Wuhan, which we remember fondly or not, as the potential source, the Wuhan whatever it was research area, anyways, of the COVID virus. Never proved, but there's also the Wuhan wet market where they were letting weird animals in contact with each other. Anyways, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about autonomous taxis. These are cars with no drivers that you can call up like an Uber and it will drive you around. So it's been going so well that the local taxi unions are taking issue with them and demanding that officials put restrictions on their use because they're losing drivers. Drivers are losing money and livelihood. Some are quitting the business altogether because they just can't get enough business as everybody wants to take the driverless car. I guess they're working then. I'm skeptical because I'm not. If I was to travel to Wuhan tonight and say I need a taxi to my hotel, and one shows up and there's no driver, I'm waiting for the next one because as much as it might be safe, it's sort of like the flying, the little flying taxis that we were looking at. I'm not sure I want to be that guinea pig because, yeah, it's too early for me. Maybe this is just me being old. I don't know, but you guys tell me what you what. There you go. There's a rant for this morning. I don't want none of these crazy driverless cars right now. Yeah, back in my day, we had a driver who smelled of garlic and charged you rates and talked the whole time. Anyways, I think it would be cool, but is it the cool thing that I want to do in Wuhan? I don't know. Anyways, well, but anyways, so that's the news. So it's gapping up, you notice. So it's really that the market is saying, "Hey, you got autonomous taxis," and they're working so well that the locals are getting upset, or local drivers are getting upset. That sounds like good business, right? So here we are, gapping up pretty
yeah,
significantly on Baidu with that news today. So I think it might be in play, Carlos. Like you said, we haven't watched any of these in quite a while, and that might just be enough to spur the interest to keep it active all day. We'll see. It's only
yeah,
700,000
yeah.
shares deep today, so it's not that there's not that many shares being traded, but
Yeah, you would think that news would drive a lot more. And again, I don't know if 700,000, how that fits with Baidu, if that's a lot or little, because I don't watch them a lot in the pre-market. So I can't tell what
right.
the reference would be there. But man, they had a great day yesterday, 88 to 95, and they're gapping up today. I think it's worth maybe a secondary, right? I think this is going to be a fun one to even look at and see how this thing drives today. Here you go, Baidu. So Baidu on deck on the secondary this morning. All right, let's take a look at what else we have here. That covers our gap up list, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the gapping down this morning. Is LZ leading the way here, down at 27%. Man, 393,000 shares traded. I mean, someone borderline getting fired here in this company. So what's going on, Peter? Obviously, some news, I hope, on this one.
This is yeah, there's well, I mean, Legal Zoom is the name of this company. They provide online legal advice. And I don't see any news from the company itself, but three different agencies downgraded them this morning. So collectively, the collectively the independent analysts have all decided that this is something that they need to reduce in price. And look at it went from flat over the last 2-3 months to suddenly dropping to top our list here. So I don't know what to make of it other than I've never traded it and probably will not do so today.
Yeah, yeah, I'm leaving it alone as well. Let's look at our favorite electric scooter, SAP electric vehicle here. So we are down now 25%. I mean, this thing, guys, went from like zero. I think it was like zero in June, right?
Yeah.
It might as well have been. It's like 52 cents, right? In a month, we're up at 28, 19, $18 down to 13. That's a that's a pretty nice pop if you were holding some shares at a 75 cent here. But Peter, what's I forget what the news was on this. They're selling more units. Why are we pushing up so high on this thing?
Yeah, we really it's dropping because we determined it is not the scooter that was in the movie The Killer. So I was
There we
wrong
go.
and fake news. So that's why it's no, that's not why it's dropping.
Fake.
No, they did announce a couple. This was last week. They did announce that they were seeing an increase in demand and sales. So that's why it originally looks like why it originally got our attention. The fact that it's been moving as well as it has been surprising, frankly. So I've kept an eye on it. The movement hasn't been bad, but it still feels just so sketchy, so iffy here. I've stayed away from it, but I have been keeping an eye on it just in case it does something fun. It sort of feels like the excitement is out of this a little bit at this point. If you missed it yesterday, maybe you want to move to Lagavulin. Oh, sorry, LGVN. I know that's not what it's
Yeah.
called, but that's what it makes me think of every time I see that ticker. Because Jared's been like milking this thing for the last few minutes, but even LGVN looks like it's slowing down for the moment. But anyways, but you were asking about Zap, our good buddy Zap. We did play a song on Zap because Jared was even I think he was trading that into the close yesterday. He's going all in on these riskier stocks. So all power to him.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. All right, let's take a look. The last one on our gap down list, QURE. And as you can see here, we are down 5.5. Again, man, there's a lot of garbage on this list, friends. I don't like this one either. It looks horrible. I mean, roll the truck on this thing. Ah, brutal. Even yesterday, after it gapped up, look how nasty these candles are, right? So I don't really like this at all. All right, not liking that there. Peter, anything to note?
No, this is a biotech out of the Netherlands, and I don't know what's going on with them. Frankly, don't care too much.
Yeah, same here. All
Sorry.
right. I mean, we came out of with two tickers from that list. Baidu, which is on the gap up list. LGVN, which is still up 111%. Trying to a little bit of a pullback here, but looks like it wants to head back up. And then we took Nvidia off just because we were watching TSM, and Nvidia looks like a good candidate for today's action. So that's it. That's all we have. Peter, what's on your list we haven't talked about yet? Then we guys over in our chats get ready. We're going to look at what tickers you guys like next.
Yeah, I got a couple of low floats that I'll just mention because they were popped up on my list earlier, and they're getting big volume this morning. VVPR. I don't quite understand. Well, I mean, look, the VVPR. So they got news that that they have a $34 million loan consolidation. They've got an outstanding merger with a company called Cactus, which they say is traded under the ticker CCTS, but it's not because at least I can't find it. I can't find this company at all. So I don't know. I don't quite get this company in frankly in terms of what's happening. It's traded 18 million shares or something. This 19 million shares already this morning. So somebody's trading a bunch of volume on it. But this is a company with a I don't know, something like a $4 million market cap as of the close yesterday. And they had a $34 million confirmed loan, and they're going to do an $800 million merger. I don't quite understand how that math works, to be honest. But in the press release, I noticed they were throwing in the name of some Dubai deep money pockets, Al Maktoum. Maybe Alvi, who's here, can tell us if he knows Al Maktoum, the Al Maktoum family that is apparently putting a lot of money behind this. Well, I don't know. I mean, this is like the money pocket funny business that happens in the market, right? When you get some of these stocks that are really just SPACs, right? They're just acquisition companies. They're pools of money that are used to acquire the things. He's the governor of Dubai. Okay, well, Al Maktoum is the governor of Dubai apparently, and is behind this. So I guess that's enough to move it. Again, I just don't quite get all the math because it doesn't seem to make sense to me. However, it doesn't matter if you're a trader, right? We can just trade this stuff without really worrying about the underlying company if it gives us opportunity. So that's why I thought I'd mention it, because the volume is absolutely there. The other one,
Yeah, it
same
really
sort of
is.
bucket, is NAAS. Yeah, the news is sketchy on this one. NAAS. This is an EV charging company, and they just basically regained compliance. So I guess that's, well, it's good news. That means they were out of compliance with NASDAQ listing requirements, and had risked being delisted. 7 million shares traded on this guy this morning. Once again, up almost, it's up 37% so far in the day. Again, low float, garbagey type stuff, but it's got lots of volume, so thought I'd mention it. Those are the
Yep.
only two I've got.
All right,
The
there we
only other
go.
ones that I'm tracking are the usuals you could expect with TSM moving. Carlos, you were talking about Nvidia, of course. I'm going to be watching AMD because of that, and we were talking Baidu and autonomous cars. As soon as that happens, my immediate mind goes, oh, well, let's see what Tesla's doing today. And it's not doing much. Good volume this morning, 2.5 million shares on Tesla, but it's not really going very far. So, but as
Yeah.
always, we'll keep an eye on it.
I saw an upgrade from Tesla from Goldman Sachs either last night or this morning, but I saw it this morning. I think to like 228 from a 137. So got an upgrade there. I mean, they're well
290.
past that, obviously. Was it 290?
Well, that
No, no,
actually wasn't last
no, no.
night. That was I don't see an upgrade from the last day or two. This was from the 5th of July. China
Yeah, someone from
Renaissance
the 10th.
Advisory Group
Yeah.
upgraded to 290. Anyways, it's
Yeah, someone
possible.
from the 10th. I'll check, but it said 228 from. I didn't know they had them as low as 137. I'll check. I'll recheck that, but nevertheless, man, they're on their 11th win streak. If they can end the day green today, they're on a 10-day win streak. I mean, they're just crushing it. If you were a bear in this, or if you still are, yikes! It's not turning around, guys. So be very, very careful. Risk management is probably one of the most important things in trading, because it can't keep going. So we'll see what it does today. All right,
Mhm.
Tesla, I'm going to add that one as well. It's been very good to trade. A lot of volume, 2.5 million shares traded right now, and it is up just a little bit over under 0.5% here. All right, let's head over to the chat. So what you guys like this morning? Goldman Sachs, yeah, there it is, 248, right, from 175. Yeah, there it is. I saw that this morning. But we'll see. Only took 10 straight positive days for Tesla to get an upgrade. Yeah, don't get Peter started with this analysts in their upgrades. Don't get him going. Get a rant real quick. Tesla's on
Uh,
deck, guys, so that's good. Go
good.
ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
No, you're not going to bait
Get
me
you
that
started.
easily. Damn it! I'm good.
All right, he's good. All right, we'll catch him next time. Here's CVNA Carvana. If you guys remember, Carvana was on fire a few maybe weeks back, months back, beginning of the year. Have not really looked at it in quite some time. This morning they are up here 4%, 108,000 shares traded. They don't get a lot of volume pre-market, so don't read into the pre-market action too much. They might get volume at the market open, but gapping up today, Peter. Taurus, is this their all-time highs here we had just a few weeks ago? It looks like it might be. I'm gonna go to a weekly. Oh no, wow,
No,
they've
no, they
been
were up a
really
lot
up
higher,
here.
but yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've been okay. So
yeah,
not looks like they're 52-week high. Yeah, 52-week high,
yeah.
but not really all time. What's the news? Any reason for this one? I don't see anything heavily in the pre-market, which is hard on this stock because again, pre-market they just don't get a lot of volume and they can still put in a good day if they're going to be in place. So tough one to tell whether to add on the list or not. But Jesse's saying, oh, they got an upgrade. All right. Who's upgrade by? That's important too. Like who's doing the upgrade?
Uh,
Um,
Needham. Needham Group upgraded them to $160 from a hold to a buy, so that was their upgrade.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much it's going to move them after the market opens. So we'll put in a second there. We can always check it. What else we have here, friends? We looked at Tesla. We looked at CVNA, LZ. What is this LZ? Oh, LegalZoom. LegalZoom had a downgrade, right, or something on LegalZoom. But they're here this morning and down 28%. Now this looks more like a say earnings. I know we're starting to kick off earnings. This seems a little bit more aggressive. down 28%.
Yeah, they got a downgrade this morning. Remember
Wow.
we talked about that a little earlier.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed it. I was chatting with the chat here. But yeah, down 28%. Again, they don't get great volume, so I'm gonna skip on these guys. And what else do we have here? That's it. Over on YouTube, Zacharias giving us Intel. Intel finally broke out of this range they were stuck in after their gap down, and they've been doing very well over the last couple of days. They look very active in the pre-market. So I do like this activity. They got 1.2 million shares traded. But aside from that, look at the way they've been trading in the pre-market. So that does look interesting. I'm going to add them to the list. Their daily also looks very nice. You can see here we had a couple of really nice days in the intraday for Intel. So I'm going to keep that on there. Is this good morning or GM? I think it's good morning, right? So good morning there. Meta. Yeah, I'm going to go with good morning. Let's go with Meta here. Meta is such a tough one too. We just got to watch it. Like if you have the space like I do today, just put it on there. I'll put it on my secondary and just watch it because right now there's really nothing happening, but we've seen nothing happening and they give you a $30 move, right? So we saw that a few days ago. So same thing here. Just got to watch and see what the market and the overall volume at the market open is going to be for Meta. It's funny. Meta trades like a nicey stock. Like it has that type of feel to it, right? Where just no volume in the pre-market. Sometimes it might take a while to get going right after the open, and then you start getting the volume out of nowhere, and it can trend the whole day. A very nicey stockish type of price action. So very weird compared to like the Nvidia, the AMD. Like when they get volume, you see volume in the pre-market, you see volume straight to the open, dies down a little bit around 11ish, and then continues again, right? You don't see that from Meta often. One more here from our good buddy Marco. He is giving us MU. MU this morning up 1.4, 1.4 million shares traded. So we got some volume on here as well. It's been stuck over the last couple of days, right? Just kind of in this range. A couple of times try to break out and get slammed back down. So especially the last 2 days, look at this. Two slam downs here on these 2 days. So very interesting daily. Is it going to be in play today? I'm not sure. Could be a good one for secondary looking scanners to see if there's anything that comes out of that for MU. So, they are saying GM the ticker. Okay, let's take a look. You are saying, nah, you can't be saying GM the ticker. Look at this. This is straight garbage. Nothing's happening here. 2,818 shares traded. That's just brutal. Yeah, this. Yeah, no. Okay. And friends, if you haven't done so over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. It helps us go a long way here. We're sitting at I saw 141 likes this morning. But remember, today's laptop day, so we got to get those likes up. Today we're going to give away our laptop when Andrew comes on usually he does it between 10 to 10:30 as he's trading live. So definitely join us for that. Peter, you were going to say something?
Well, I was just doing some research into AI, and there's some news about Apple, well, and Microsoft. They're both stepping back from their board level positions with the OpenAI group. OpenAI was intended to help set some standards and guidelines for AI and its use and development. But because now a lot of country governments are investigating, including the US, investigating especially some of the large tech companies for non-competitive practices, they've decided to step back from the board, probably, just to insulate themselves and say, no, we're doing it independently, and there's no collusion going on. But I don't know. I think that would be hard to prove that they have, is AI the thing that's going to show them to be anti-competitive? I mean, both Apple and Microsoft have had not monopolies, but certainly had unique market positions for a long period of time. I'm not sure AI particularly changes that. It might strengthen it, but it doesn't change it. So it's interesting that AI is again in the news, especially as OpenAI starts to lose a lot of large influencers, and we could see a divergence in how AI is implemented and used. But do we really understand how it's being implemented and used right now? That's arguable to begin with. So, anyways. That was the news on that, and certainly hasn't hurt either of those two companies, has it? Both Microsoft and Apple pushing towards all-time highs. We were talking about Apple yesterday. I mean, it just continues to charge here, and Microsoft, I was watching and trading into the close with my 1 to 10 trade. So I mean, both of these stocks are just gunning away. So I guess all power to them. Off they go. they just keep on trucking.
Yeah. AMD is being blown up in the chat here,
Yeah,
so we do
AMD
got a
just
nice
got a
little
big
pop
pop here.
going on here. Yeah, 1%, well, up 1.1 right now, 812,000 shares traded, but 73,000 shares traded were dropped on this pop that we're getting here. So yeah, I'm gonna add it to the list. Let's see what if that means anything for us today. But yeah, we're getting some. Oh, there's something going on here. We're getting some good volume on
Wow.
AMD. Is it
What
across
the
the
heck?
board? No, just AMD.
No, it's
Peter,
just
call your people.
AMD. They
Yeah,
they did
call your
announce
peoples.
oh my goodness. Let's see. They did announce that they're making an acquisition. Normally, it doesn't cause a company to jump, but Silo AI, there is a company they're looking to buy. Apparently, they're going to be adding into their enterprise AI solution division. But yeah, that's I guess that's what's moving it because that's the only immediate news that I see out there. But yeah, good $2 pop. We'll
Mm,
see if it sustains that once the market's open.
yeah,
Our volume is still under 1 million shares, right? So let's not get too excited. That's on fairly low volume. That move.
yeah. But it's going here. It wants to go over to the high of yesterday, so as it continues to pop
Yeah.
here. All right, friends, let's get over to our community events announcement. I think we cover everything that you guys threw out here. I did ask in our YouTube chat who's here only for the laptop free giveaway, which is perfectly okay. And some people are responding that they are here just for the laptop. Some are here for both. So if we could get our tech guys, just block everyone that responded that they're here only for the laptop. Just block those people from the winning, from the drawing. I think that would be great. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Laptop for everybody, guys. That would be between 10 and
Laptop,
10:30. So definitely.
laptops were off.
Um, yeah, absolutely. There we go. We got the chat going on that one. All right, good, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Let's head over to our community events and announcements. You can always see what's happening right here on bearbutraders.com. Click on webinars so you can see what's coming up. And if you haven't joined yet, if you're interested on something that took place, everything is recorded. You can always go back into our archives and see every webinar we have done. I think from the beginning of this year, which is quite a bit because we do one. We do one every week. So Peter will take you through what's happening this week and next.
Wow, look at AMD go. All right, I'm mesmerized with AMD moving up here pre-market, so it's got a little bit of a jump. It's Wednesday, like Carlos said, which means it's Psychology Day, and we've got 2 weeks of Mike leading our psychology webinars. He is the master of psychology here at Bear Bull Traders and coordinates all of these events. So it's well worth attending his webinars because he understands this well and can give you some excellent advice. Tonight's session is going to be on how you create a supportive trading environment for all of our elite members. You're going to be able to join that. It's at 8 o'clock in the webinar room, so hopefully you'll mark that down. And next week he'll continue with how to build a key strategy, as a key element to your trading psychology journey. So those 2 webinars are going to be tonight and next Wednesday, July the 17th, both at 8 p.m. All right. Hopefully you'll put those on your calendar and you will attend, and we'll see you there tonight. If you want information on the market at any time, I tell you every day, it's tradingterminal.com. It's the place to go. It's the fun to be had. And if you want, information or scanners or courses or, there's so much stuff in there. News and information. It's all available on tradingterminal.com. So check that out at your leisure and you will not be disappointed. It's intended to be a one-stop shop for active traders like ourselves, and it's got tons of information. We encourage you also to consider joining the Bear Bull Trading community. We've got a great community of traders, thousands strong, that every day we talk stocks, we have a little bit of fun, we inform each other, we keep each other aware of what's happening in the markets. It's a fantastic place to be. So check it out using any one of our membership options from the intro through to the basic or elite monthly packages to the elite annual, which is always the best deal, and now it's even better deal now that it's discounted 60% off. So take advantage of that while that sale continues. Any moment or any morning here, Andrew's going to realize he still has that sale and is going to cut that off. So you better take advantage while you can. All right. With that, yes, let's set some levels, and I'm going to keep doing some research. I think AMD is just moving all because of the acquisition of this AI company. So, again, normally that drags the acquiring company down. But obviously, this is seen as a very positive deal in the short term. Sometimes you just have to mention AI, even if it's AI you're buying. So there you go. They're buying into some more AI,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
off they are to the races. So yeah, great move. I mean, let's keep in perspective. It's a $3 move, so which is great, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's still $3 on $180 stock. So we're only talking like 4% or something like that. It's from bottom to top. Not even. I guess it's 2% from bottom to top here. So yeah, it's not that you know it's not that significant, and we could lose it the second the market opens. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Volume's still ramping up
Uh,
though. Whew, getting more money
it's
behind it.
looking good, man. Looking good. So
Yeah.
I like this move here. But you're right. It's very weird when you buy something. But again, AI does incredible things. So you're seeing it there on AMD. It's on deck today, this morning. Our list right now of friends: NVIDIA, Tesla, INTC, and AMD. Let's get some levels done here. We'll start with NVIDIA, our good buddy, which has been really fun to watch, really fun to trade. Went kind of sideways for a little bit here. This was not a whole lot of fun. We've been used to just getting all this upwards movement, and then this was kind of boring. But now it's starting to kind of pick up again. Hopefully that can continue into some good trading, retest that all-time highs if that's in the cards, and give us some opportunities. Friends, as we go through these levels, hit that thumbs up over on YouTube. We have 518 people watching. We'd love to get closer to that number if we can. This way we can support the show, support the free laptop giveaway that we're doing today as well, and also learn as you're doing all of this fun stuff with us here. NVIDIA high of the pre-market 134.38. We'll slam one there. Above that, friends, we do have a level on the daily, a couple here. Your all-time high hanging out around 140, 44, 44-ish, I think it is. 140.60 is your all-time highs there. And then right below that, we got a level at 136.13. We'll put a level there as well. Towards the bottom, mark down the low of the pre-market over at 132.05 is a good one. And then once you zoom out and look at the bigger picture on the daily, you're pretty much surrounded by the highs and lows of the last two trading days. Some really great levels here. Do not need to add anything else. Over to Tesla, great volume right now. Little bit of some sideways ping pong action in the pre-market, but man, look at the rip on this thing again. Bears just getting obliterated on this stock, man. It just doesn't want to come down. So careful if you're on sitting on that bear sideline. Hope you're sitting on the sideline and not in play, because this thing is just crazy. Right now, low of the pre-market is actually in the red. We're in the red around 6 o'clock this morning, 261.82. We'll slam one there. And then towards the bottom, highs and lows are doing a great job. They're covering almost every part where the stock has pivoted, found some resistance in the last 2 days. So you're set there. We're going to go to the left here on the daily, and we're going to find a level towards the top. Look at this. This is where a lot of people have been calling where Tesla should be turning around. It's 265. I heard a lot of people kind of calling that number out. There's a lot of resistance here, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Again, you can have your thesis if you like, but just don't be stubborn, right? If it's not working out, get out. It's as simple as that, right? 268.73 level on the daily, and then we have 274. That'll be a stretch, but that's what it is. 274.01 in case we head up there for Tesla. Let's go to Intel. Intel continues to show some weakness here. Ooh, let's not do that. Let's go in here. I want to zoom out and then zoom back in. So here's Intel, right? So Intel right now is showing some weakness in the pre-market. We were in the green after a pretty nice couple of gap ups that we had in the last two trading days. The 34.90 is the high of the pre-market. We're now below the previous day close, into the red at 34.17. So again, we're getting some good volume. Typically, the stock doesn't move a whole lot, so you can take a bigger size on it, based on your risk management. But I like it today. I think it's got some great volume. It's got some good pre-market movement. The last 2 days have been doing well. Definitely want to see this on my list this morning. Once I mark down the high and the low, look how the last two traders are providing some really good levels. I don't think I need to add anything else. Keep it nice and simple and move on to the next one here, which is our good buddy AMD, coming alive today, up 2%. 1.5 million shares traded on that acquisition news here. 181.71 is the high of the pre-market, and then the low is pretty much where your previous day close is at. So I'm not going to mark any levels down here. The highs and lows, previous day close, got you completely covered there. Let's look towards the top here. We're going to go to the left, and hang out around March, April timeframe. We do have some levels here on the day. Look at this area of resistance, and it's what we're battling right now. This 182. Look how much resistance we have here over and over again. We had a tough time getting above that, and we haven't been here since this morning. So could be a really nice area to break out from if we are going to continue strong here. 184.94 is good. And then we also have 187.13 as well on AMD. So great volume on AMD this morning, looking really nice. So that's it, friends, for me. NVIDIA, Tesla, Intel, and AMD. And then we also have Baidu, Carvana, Meta, and MU on a secondary list. They could be good, but we just have to wait for the market open on those to see if they are going to get the volume. All right. Let's see. I know Compute Team AMD 183. It just came out of nowhere here. It's just driving nicely. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get there. All right. Over to our moderators list, and here we go. Everybody's on deck today. Nice. So we can start with Susan, aka Trading Mom, Apple, Baidu, and the overall market. Thor will be looking at Tesla, AMD, MU, and NVIDIA. Megan, the best from the West, TSM, NVIDIA, and Tesla. Andrew, AMD, NVIDIA, and Tesla for him as well. Mike will be looking at NVIDIA, Tesla, and AMD. Notice how we were all watching almost the same thing. These stocks are heavily in play today, right? Peter, AMD, of course, NVIDIA, and Tesla. And then you also have TSM, Apple, which has been a wild, and Microsoft as well on your list today. Pierre, AMD, NVIDIA, Tesla, MU, and Intel. Intel's a good one also. And Avi, AMD, and Tesla for him. Phil, AMD, Tesla, NVIDIA, TSM on deck on his list. And Brian's back. Brian is back.
Brian's
All
back.
right. Welcome back, Brian. Hopefully you have some safe travels and good travels. AMD, NVIDIA, and Tesla for our good buddy Brian, who's back. That's it. Peter, anything we might have forgot before we switch over to Brian and Andrew for live trading?
I think we got everything covered for this morning. I do want to remind everybody to trade smart, and that the at 10 o'clock, we have Powell, who's testifying before the House, which means 10 o'clock or sometime thereafter, we might get some erratic market movement. So just be aware of that. Again, it may have no impact. It may have a huge impact. You just never know. But you better be aware of it so that if you're trading the open and you're still in a trade or getting into one at 10 a.m., you know that may have some bearing on what you're doing. So that's it. Trade smart, everybody. We're going to go live trading with Andrew and Brian, I assume, this morning. Certainly, Brian, welcome back. Good to have you. And good luck this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, before we let you go, hit that thumbs up over on YouTube. We're sitting at 314 likes. Remember, so to slam that thumbs up, really appreciate it. It supports the channel a ton. This is what we ask you to do so. And yeah, we'd love to see that number a little bit higher if we can. So thank you so much. Andrew's on. We'll leave you with him. And Brian, have a great trading day. And good luck on the laptop giveaway today.
Yeah, I just realized, Carlos, we just both wished them good luck. Is there like the stage equivalent for trading? You know, you're not supposed to wish people good luck before going on stage. You're supposed to say break a leg. Is there like a trading equivalent?
Yeah,
is it bad luck to say good luck, or should we say like?
You know, we have to figure that out. We're gonna put a team to investigate that.
Trade safe.
Brian, what's your thoughts on that, Brian?
Oh, I think somebody's going to be lucky.
All right, somebody will.
Take care, guys.
All right,
here we go.
Over to you, Brian, and Andrew's forehead.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Don't make fun of my forehead.
I just want to see the rest of your lovely face.
His forehead is probably richer than you.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
All right. No. I'm just joking. Good morning, everybody. I am shots fired. Ready. So, Brian, how was visiting your father's cabin or whatever was that?
That was good. Well, we were up in the Yukon, so it was great. The only thing I learned is if you live up there, you got to have the blackout drapes, because it's right now this time of year it is very strange. It's 11 o'clock at night and you're feeling like it's time for bed, but the light outside is like it's like you just finished supper. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit of, I guess you just get used to it.
I
But
told the chat room the story of your family and how your
oh yeah.
biological father, blah blah blah. So just wanted to tell you that
Mhm.
everybody knows that you keep dark
Okay.
secrets.
Good, good. There's no secrets with BBT.
No, no, there is no secret. We're all family. So,
We're all family. Yeah. No, I met some
so
I met my cousin who I hadn't met before, and met a bunch of people that knew my biological father. Lots of stories because he was a big adventurer in the north. So anyway, yeah, brought back some of his memorabilia that they insisted I take.
very nice.
Anyway,
So you missed
yeah,
a really good trading day on Tuesday. Monday, I think I actually slept in, so I couldn't trade myself. But Tuesday, yeah, which is yesterday, was really nice. Tesla and Nvidia again gave really good trading. Market is making all-time high one more time today. Tomorrow we have the most important number, inflation number. Um, AMD just have the news that is uh, acquiring an AI company that is
right.
popping up very nicely. Daily chart on AMD is breaking up above this level, so daily chart is super nice. So I think AMD might be in play for sure because the volume is super interesting. I'm gonna look at not Brian, AMD. Baidu is up. I know Susan is looking at it, but I don't know. I never really traded Baidu, so I don't know how it's being
Yeah,
traded. Carvana is up.
I saw it was there were some numbers in from China. I thought it was there were some deflationary numbers that came out. Um, not sure
From China, deflationary
specific.
number came up.
Yeah, well, not sure why Baidu's up, but yes, the Baba's down, Billy's down a little bit, JD's down a little bit.
Wasn't it China after COVID had the deflation problem because their economy wasn't growing as good
Yeah,
as people were expecting?
it is having a problem for sure.
Um, so who else is watching? So you, Eamon is looking at Disney for potential long. Eamon is finding these stocks. Disney could be selling some puts right now. It looks like has bottomed down at around 95, 96. These are the type of things that you can actually sell some puts. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. This one is also at all-time high. Wow. Yeah, it's just gonna hit the scanner. TSM. TSM is also super interesting. Wow.
Yeah, TSM is reeling here. Got an issue with
Mm.
my computer right now, so I can't share a screen. Ooh, and dropped a lot.
Do you guys see my screen? So I just wanted to make sure in the chat room you guys see my screen and the webcam.
Yeah,
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm looking at potential opening range breakout on AMD. So and NVIDIA. If gives us a good risk to reward. If they start moving too much or they lose the VWAP, then it's off the plan. So I personally look at the opening range breakup for both of them. Tesla on a daily chart has been reaching to a very important level, around 265. And again, on a daily chart is super extended. But let's see what kind of volume and what kind of price action is giving us at the open. So could be a little bit patient with these two. In terms of market again, SPY is gapping up by W0.5%. We have a few minutes to the open. A little bit of coffee is always good. TSM is interesting too, guys. Yes, TSM potential is really good. We do give away a laptop today toward the end of trading, guys. Mushrooms instead of coffee. Tommaso, yeah, mushrooms. I don't do it every day. Maybe every other day. Might do it later a little bit. Mushrooms are awesome. So Nvidia is still super strong. Amazon, what is Amazon doing? Wow, Kevin Duncan donated $20, not for the laptop. Wow, thank you. I will match your donation to a charity of our choice. That is very nice. We used to do that. That's very, very nice of you. Thank you. Bezos still has $20 million to sell. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Bezos has a lot of Amazon. So the webinars, give us today. So usually the webinars, we process it the next day. We put it into the education center, and the tab recent webinars, you can do that. Or in our education center, you can search the name of Thor. I was in the webinar, great webinar, over 200 people. So is awesome. So Saif just donated another $20. So I matched that for another charity. That is amazing. Oh, there you go. Mike actually put that. Hi, ding, 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 ding. Market is open. Brian, I can't hear you. Are you saying something?
Brian had to reboot his computer. He'll be back soon.
Brian has muted himself. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Brent. All right, so the market is open. NVIDIA is not super strong. AMD is really strong. Let's wait a little bit to get something out of this situation.
All right. Oops, hang on.
AMD is holding above the VWAP. SPY is popping up. NVIDIA is surprisingly not super strong yet. AMD looks like a setup for opening range breakup. Let's see. I should probably jump in now. No. Damn, I missed it. Let's see. NVIDIA is coming up too. I'm going to get long NVIDIA, 133.94. Going to get the long NVIDIA. Looks like, shit. Looks like NVIDIA wants to pop. Stop loss would be probably below the VWAP. Tesla popped up very nicely too.
I'm just watching AMD here. I'm short AMD back through the VWAP.
Gotta stop that on NVIDIA, guys. Gotta stop that on NVIDIA. I might come back in there late, so it looks like a little bit. I just gotta stop that on NVIDIA. I went long for a 1 minute swing range breakup engulfing, but didn't do anything.
Yeah, Baidu's running up here. I'm still short AMD.
You're short AMD?
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Covering some here, 178.29.
Today is the day that looks like semis are selling off.
Temporarily. Yeah, Baidu's ripping. I am, just so you know, Brent, I'm still having problems with my computer. Sorry.
That's okay. You look good on my end.
I just having trouble. I can't share a screen. This thing's crashed. I think I'm going to need that laptop, Andrew.
Oh, Brian needs a laptop.
Oh, we have a
Well,
winner.
go like the YouTube. No, Brian doesn't need laptop. He has enough money. All right, so I have one loss on NVIDIA. Let's see where we're going with the market. Apple's hit the scanner. Apple's is strong. Jesus, Apple's going to go to R4.
I covered a lot of the AMD at this R3 level. It's coming back down there again.
I'm going to go long Tesla, 264.43. Let's see if, although Tesla is kind of flat, but I'm going to go long Tesla, 264.
Okay, I'm looking for a loss of 178 now on AMD. We're getting there. Here we are. Not quite.
Tesla looks like also a piece of garbage.
Here we go.
All right, getting a stop down on Tesla, guys. Getting a stop down on Tesla.
I just covered some more at 177.95.
Super choppy Tesla. So I had lost on NVIDIA and Tesla. Let's see if these guys want to come back. I don't want to short them. Baidu is running, huh?
Yeah, Baidu's going up. All right, AMD's really choppy. So I'm down to a very small size on AMD. I mean, it would be nice to see it go to 177, sort of yesterday's close. Don't know if we're going to get there. As long as we stay below the VWAP here.
I believe we're still running.
Yeah.
All right, so NVIDIA turned out to be weak. As you see, I got it stopped out when it came up. Tesla, I got it stopped out as well. If NVIDIA closes above the VWAP, I might go long, but if the first 5 minutes are not super weak, the market is also shows weakness. LGVN hit the scanner. Let's see, that one is up to. LGVN is up 100%. The float on LGVN is 7 million shares. Huh? This one we traded in the past. Yeah, it's popping up.
Okay, here we go. Right. Again, back down to 178 on AMD.
Yeah, AMD might go actually red.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of heading there. I don't have my bookmap working because of this PC crash, so I can't see
Apple did
where
a nice
orders.
opening range breakup. Apple did a very nice 5 minute opening range breakup. This pullback on 935 was super nice to get in. AEHR volume Taiwan semi. Nope.
And Taiwan semi sold off a little bit. Well, Google's starting to move here. Google's back at this must be near all time high 199, 191.35. Tesla's bouncing back a bit.
Tesla is super choppy. Everyone, Taiwan semi. Google hit the scanner, as you said.
Yeah, Google's rocking. 190, 179.30. 179.30, and I stop out of the rest of AMD. Oh, wow.
These three really traded like a garbage. All three of them. You got to give them that hot tour.
Yeah.
Tesla, if Tesla comes above the VWAP, maybe. If NVIDIA comes above the VWAP, but NVIDIA, it seems that it wants to sell off. Yeah, it looks like it's really setting off. Thor, what are you trading in the chat room? Did NVIDIA, huh? Yeah, NVIDIA really rallied in the second minute it came up. I went long and just dropped and I got stopped out. See if Tesla's doing something. Tesla looks like it wants to come above the VWAP. I'm going to go long again, Tesla. Shit, I didn't get fit. Tesla, no, don't go. I didn't go actually long Tesla, so I didn't get filled. Let's see. I'm going to go long a little bit in Tesla here, 263.30. I think a little bit more on 263.
Tesla's been on fire just in the last week or 6 days.
Did you miss trading it? Or no, you did trading?
Tesla?
Tesla, let's see if it actually holds above the VWAP or not. The problem with Tesla is it's not today, it's not really that gapping up or gapping down. It's kind of flat. As you see, it trades around previous day close. So let's see if it goes above 264. Long again.
The Qs are selling off.
Break the high of the day. On Tesla. The book map for Tesla.
I'm long Google for a break of 191.
And let's see if Tesla can get a squeeze of shorts. Adding a little bit more on Tesla here. Let's see if we can break 264.
I'm just about to take the rest of my AMD off, although I don't have a lot.
Tesla can break the high of the day. It did. Nice. Let's see if partialing out some here. Let's see if it can go to 265. You can see my entries and exits on my chart in the chat room, guys. Daily chart on Tesla. Yeah, this daily chart on Tesla. We have some room to go up. Huh?
I'm out of
265, getting more out.
I'm out of the rest of my AMD position. That's I think it looks like it wants to go back up. So just focusing Google. Might end up stopping out back at break even here. AMD might still go down, but just in This 178 level seems to be holding. All right, the Qs are bouncing back here.
Should break the 2 days ago high. Spice coming back up. Try to get the VWAP. Should I add more on Tesla, Brian? What do you think?
It's right at yesterday's high right now, so I think it might. Yeah. I don't know. It might not be a great place to go higher. Yep, for sure.
Partially out here at around that level. All right, so I made the losses back on it. That's good. What NVIDIA is doing? NVIDIA is nothing, huh?
NVIDIA, no.
Weekly charts, super strong. We are breaking a couple of levels here.
Yeah, I added a little bit of more Google on that pullback to 190.40. Here we go.
I'm going to add some Tesla here at 264.80. New average is 264.18. See if you can get another pop on it. AMD is coming up, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm out of it. I'm out of the short. I could tell it kind of 178 was where it was going to hold. All right, I'm going to sell some Google here. 190.65.
AMDs might go up, huh? Tesla's coming back to my break-even point. Shall we get out of it? NVIDIA is coming back up. I'm going to get another long on NVIDIA, 133.50. Let's see, NVIDIA can go up. Tesla is right at my break-even point. I don't know if I should get out of it. Probably I should.
I'm just going to see where Google goes here.
AMD is coming back up too. I'm going to get a long on AMD as well, 179.98, 180. It's NVIDIA, I might get out of it. AMD seems interesting. Okay, long AMD, guys. AMD is popping up, 180.50. Let's see. I think I get out of Tesla because Tesla. Yeah, I think I'm getting out of Tesla, guys, to focus on AMD. I have a bigger size on AMD, 180.40.
I don't know why I didn't. I should have gone long on AMD when it broke through the moving averages.
Yeah, the VWAP. Let's see if it can hold. Can go above this 180.40.
All right, come on, Google. That turned out to be a good ad at 190.45 area.
News popped up above the VWAP. These tech companies are all moving. Apple is another up 1%.
Yeah, Apple's just an amazing daily chart.
If AMD can go back above break this 180.40, I might actually add on it a little bit. Let's see if we can go for the high of the day. SPY's trend coming back up. NVIDIA is a little bit worrisome. Okay, AMD. I'm partialing on NVIDIA, guys. I'm partialing AMD at 133.79. AMD also goes going up too. I have a very big size on AMD, guys.
I'm getting out of Google. I don't feel like it's not a great. It's just not a great trade.
Yeah, I have a super big size on AMD. Let's see if partialing a little bit 180.64. I have 10,000 shares on AMD.
AMD does look good.
Let's see if you can go for a high of the day. NVIDIA is also going higher.
Yep.
An AMD, nice. One AMD high of the day. NVIDIA might go to 134 as well. These two, I'm long these two guys. Super big size in AMD. NVIDIA for the high of the day. Come on, come on, come on. Q's, oops, Q's dropped. That's not good.
Yeah.
He wants 181, I think. There is no big ask yet on it, but it's very close to high of the day.
All right.
Getting out of NVIDIA. I just want to focus on the AMD. I'm all out of NVIDIA. Let's see if AMD can. I might actually add on AMD again. Let's see. The 181. Half the days at 181.25.
Big order at 181. Damn. We should have gotten back
Did
into
it here.
gotten longer.
180.75 on AMD. The new average is 180.05. Let's see if you can break the high of the day. Yeah, I got out of NVIDIA. NVIDIA trades like garbage today.
And nice trading on AMD, Brendan. That was awesome. Yeah, you got the long too. I should have been in there with the long on the reversal. There's 181 on AMD.
Selling some. Let's see AMD breaks the high of the day. That would be really cool, which is the higher pre-market. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Selling some, 180.40. Nice. That was
Beauty.
nice. Go to 182 today.
Yeah, 182.
182. How's the book map? Bullish?
I can't tell. My computer's not showing it. Here we go. I'm in there long for 182 though.
Man, this is super nice. NVIDIA is coming back up too, but I don't touch NVIDIA, even though it looks like it wants to go up, but AMD was super nice.
There we go. I'm just selling some 182. Just got bad FOMO there. Had to be part of history.
You got to for joining AMD?
Yeah, long.
Oh, Nasdaq broke out. Yeah, Nasdaq is above 500. What is happening with the market?
Q's broke yesterday's high.
Oof, guys, selling more AMD at 182. This is amazing, guys. That's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Done. I'm done with my day. All green. Made the losses back on the NVIDIA and Tesla.
Yeah, all out of AMD as well.
Volatility of semis. Yeah, love the volatility of semiconductors.
Wow. Yep, crazy. Tesla struggling a little bit. I think Tesla reports fairly soon, don't they? I'd be. I don't think their numbers aren't gonna be great. I don't know. Everybody got excited about the fact that their numbers weren't as bad as they expected, but the sales were still down year over year, month over month. So I really don't know. They've been doing a lot of. Well, they've been
Nice,
doing a lot of
guys.
price.
Tell me that you are in AMD. Tell me you guys took it in the chat
Man.
room. Peter took it too. Yes, yes. So pump 20K. Sometimes chat room, sometimes options directly, sometimes shares. I trade mostly shares. Brian sometimes trades like AMD would have been amazing call options trade. So if you would have bought a 180 or 185 call options on it for the end of this week, you would have made probably 200%.
Gold is breaking out. GDX, American Eagle, AEM is showing up on the scanner.
All right, let's get AMD 183. I'm actually out mostly as an AMD guys. So you can see my open position here on the chat room. So I have only 1,300 shares left. Turned out to be a very, very good day for me. NVIDIA just made the losses back. NVIDIA made the losses back. This was profitable, and AMD turned out to be the biggest winner for me. And again, AMD had the news. When you're trading the stocks that have news and volume of volatility, these are the ones that I get. Tesla looks like, again, its previous day close. Looks like it's struggling with doing nothing. AMD is going to go through 183. So AMD is going to go through about 183, which means that we are going to partial out a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. There's 183.
183.5. There was huge ask on it. So 183.53 is the level. Spike, huge ripping. Markets, man. When this market is going to going down, you never know.
So Tesla reports on the 23rd. Yeah, wow, American Eagle is on fire. This gold stocks are on fire.
$53, we want that on AMD. NVIDIA might go up, but it's just trades like garbage. I don't want to trade test. Yeah, I don't want to touch it.
NVIDIA's not. There's no news on NVIDIA, but AMD is like
getting out more on 183.50 guys on AMD. This is super nice. Today might actually go to 184. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
This is trading on that news.
Nice. Add zero, make $941. That's the way to do it.
Crazy. Tesla looks like it's getting ready to break down here. It's right at PDC.
Tesla trades like garbage. Today was AMD, guys. AMD was the trade of the day.
Yeah. Well, it was the new. That was the news, right? Yeah, it was surprising how it sold off. good for Brendan to get catch that both sides of that. It really started to hold 178. Could tell what just wasn't going to drop anymore. That's why I got out of the short.
So the acquisition usually is kind of going down because the company usually sells shares or they do the acquisition with shares. But because the acquisition was somehow AI related, is the frenzy of the market just make it go higher? Again,
Yeah.
we are in a market that's just anything AI related, boom, just going up. Like in 2018, anything blockchain related, the market was going up. So this is like a bidding frenzy. So AMD is going to go to 184.
You should make BBT AI. Call it BBT AI.
BBT AI again,
value,
like this is super
the
crazy.
value of your company will go up 300%.
Yeah, I know. We've seen this before, like back in 2018 when the blockchain, we had this massive run on Bitcoin. Like anything that there was a tea company, Long Island tea company, changed its name to blockchain, and then stock ran up 1,000%.
Yeah. Kodak came up with a Kodak coin. They went up like 300, 400%.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Didn't stay.
John traded AMD as well. Break of high of the day type of thing.
Go, Johnny, go.
Nice, Eric. Megan traded Apple from 220. Very nice.
Nice.
John. 183.50. So AMD came back down. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to open any new position. I still have 500 shares of AMD. Let's see if we get to 184 and then we come out and that's it. Great day. Amazing trading day. For me, I don't want to show off, but it was awesome. This is so easy, man. Guys, there's so much potential in this financial market. I hope that you guys just stick around to learn it. Don't blow up, trade a small, trade in a simulator. There's so much potential, man. It's changed my life so much. You have no idea. Well, actually, you have ideas because a lot of you following my life. Bear market, bull market, doesn't matter. There's something to trade.
Yep.
Yes, sir, Kyle. I'm going to go for a run after this. Especially today, I'm going to actually go jump off the plane. I'm going to do parachuting. I'm going to go jump from the plane.
Where are you going to do that? Abbotsford?
Abbotsford, yeah. So I've done it before. I have a friend who wants to jump again, and he convinced me to come jump from a plane.
Are you going to do like a tandem jump? Or are you doing
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, I know. He's getting the license to jump himself. He said, come and get the license. I said, I'm not trusting myself in 5 seconds. No, thank you.
I used to work out there. I used to fly all those jumpers.
Yeah.
So I've
well, the laptop is.
Yeah. What were you going to say about the laptop?
Right? Wow, Spies broke another all-time high. Laptop only when there is 600 likes.
Otherwise, it goes to me.
Otherwise, it goes to Brian. Exactly. AMD is going to go to A184.
because his crashed.
Let's see, AMD gets to 184. And guys, those of you who want to come and see the real life trading in the chat room, you can come and sign up in the chat room. You can see actually my screen in and out, entries and exits.
All right, I just shorted some Tesla here, who just covering it down at S3.
Tesla broke down. Nvidia also broke down. Piece of garbage. If AMD is going to get to 184, there you go. Shilling out another 500 shares. I'm almost out of it. So 184. I think we got a really great run on it. So market popped up at 10. Why? Because the statement of Powell came out.
I don't know. Powell is starting to talk. What have we got?
He did talk
Powell
at the
is
Senate yesterday.
Powell's testifying to the House starting at 10.
Let's take a look at the trading terminal calendars. Didn't get a chance to do my review on the weekend, but as far as economic data, yeah, Fed Powell speaking, that's about it.
What did he say to the House?
We did get wholesale inventories month over month. Credit card debt's going up a little bit. Delinquencies going up. It's covering some more Tesla.
That's turning off, huh? Brian shorted Tesla. Yeah, Tesla really struggled in.
Yeah, I was watching it as it lost the PDC.
Wow, AMD just keeps going up, guys.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, look at AMD. AMD is going to. I think it's going to 185 probably. Nothing's going to stop me now. Isn't that the way the song goes? Yeah, look at her rip. 185, here we come.
5, there you go. I have only 200 shares left, unfortunately. But to be part of history, I'm going to sell some at 185.
Yep.
Apple was super nice too. Apple is putting the whole market up. This is really, really nice for Apple. Carvana. Yeah. I want to trade it, but it traded like a garbage. Taiwan Semiconductor is also going up. Not a lot of order flow, but it's a good, decent move. SPY hit the scanner. Semi is also reaping.
Yep. What is it? SOXL. Yeah, SOXL high.
Are you generally more biased toward? No, there shouldn't be no bias in bear market or in bull market. But we are in a bull market, so this question is kind of was good for 2022. But no, really, you look at the chart pattern. My trading style is look at the chart pattern. Usually need at the open, to see how trades at the open. Like AMD really did an engulfing, sold off, didn't go to red and bounce back. So chart patterns are most important. And very trades, there you go, 185. And very trades compared to the volume weighted average price, the blue line on my chart, VWAP, that's the most important one. So that's what, you're really looking into that. I don't personally have a bias. Generally, I'm more a long trader, but it's not that because I have a bias. It's just because I like to see this short squeeze and, squeezes through the VWAP to go long. It's just I recognize the pattern a little bit easier. So it's like it's a personal preference or personal skill.
Well, Qs are breaking out. The SPY is breaking out. God, CRM is really selling off here.
NVIDIA is coming above the VWAP, so NVIDIA could be a potential long.
Yeah.
Squeezes above the VWAP, but it's super choppy. I don't know. Market is making another all-time high.
Yeah.
Jesus, this market, man.
We'll let it roll, baby.
Too good to be true, market. This market is too good to be true.
Yeah. Yeah, Apple's been good this morning. Look at that. What a chart on the daily. Man. It just
On
it's beginning
Apple?
of May. Yeah. Beginning of
Wow.
May, it's just literally just been nothing but up. This is crazy. So
NVIDIA is
extended.
going up. Did anyone took a NVIDIA long at 133.40? Just squeezing above the VWAP. Nice. Yeah, NVIDIA is. Oh, there you go. Oh my God, NVIDIA! Shit! I told you NVIDIA is gonna go up. Yeah, this squeezes above the VWAPs are super nice. If we have taken an options trade on it, 133.30, 133.50. This one is my go actually for the high of the day. Brian, what is that?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the garbage trucks. The garbage trucks are coming into our neighborhood.
186. 186 on AMD. Oh God, please kill me.
My God, shit, hey? Unbelievable.
He's gonna go 186. NVIDIA. I should have taken NVIDIA myself.
134. This area on NVIDIA has some sellers.
Oh, Brendan took NVIDIA. Very nice. Brendan, super nice trade.
Yeah.
Very nice, Brendan.
Wow. Look at there goes AMD, 186.
Wow. 186 on AMD, selling more, 186.24. This is unbelievable.
This is, I'm thinking this might have a bit of a gamma squeeze in it.
Yeah,
this
it's possible.
Possibly being driven by options.
My average on AMD is 180.
There's a lot of options at $200. A lot of open interest.
These are really bad.
Yeah, a lot of open interest at 190 as well. I didn't say it was going to 200 today, but we've still got, almost 3 trading days left. Tesla back down to S3, still holding that 9 EMA.
SPY is reaping too.
Yep, SPY and Qs both breaking out. Nice, Dash. Got a swing trade on AMD. Beauty. $22. Wow, a lot of these big a lot of these big heavy or large large cap semiconductors. A lot of founders are selling shares. Bezos has been dumping shares like crazy. Jensen Huang sold a bunch of shares
Do they know
on
anything that we don't
Nvidia.
know?
I just think they're just looking at their stock prices and going, "Holy crap!"
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But you know, as they say, the most insiders, they can sell for a lot of reasons, but they usually only buy for one reason if they're buying on the open market. TSM looks interesting. It's like it's getting ready to break out here or consolidate. Snap. What's Snap doing?
AMD
Snap.
187. It wants 187.
Snap's got a high of 1730 back in May. Yeah, here comes 187 on AMD.
187. NVIDIA wants to go to 134.
NVIDIA is struggling. And we might be running out of steam. I don't know. Snap's Snap's got like I said, it's what is this high here? 1703 back in right at the end of June. So we're right into an area where there could be some resistance on Snap. AMD looks like it's finally taken a bit of a breather. AMD could be like you on Denali. It's just waiting for the right moment to break out again. To push for the peak, push for the 200.
200 AMD. Let's see where the 200 is. Yeah, you never know the way that it's going up. Well, there is one important level here on AMD, which is at 187.27. That's the high of April 1st. Let's see if we get there or not. I think it's most likely it's going to get there. So, oof, NVIDIA is ripping, guys. NVIDIA break of high today. Did anyone take NVIDIA in the chat room? That was such a great trade. I know Brendan took it in the chat. Yeah, Brendan D. Brendan D, by the way, is joining our team. He wants to start a new sessions to help traders with DAS, setting up hotkeys and indicators and everything. So we're going to have some good news with Brendan.
Awesome.
We should come on to the right side. I think we should Abiel, if you hear that, you should update Brendan permission so he can come on the right side. NVDA popped up for the high of the day. If you would have taken NVDA on a options trade, it would have been really, really nice.
Yeah.
CCJ.
The options don't trade as the options don't trade as well after this consolidation. The consolidation of shares. I think it's because the price came down, so more people trade the shares as opposed to the options.
Yeah, is running from 50 to 52. What is this company? Cameco Corporation? Never heard of that.
That's uranium.
Oh, it's a uranium company, huh?
Yeah.
Uranium is running up. Yeah.
Today it is. It's been it kind of broken uptrend. It's hard to trade CCJ. It's all over the place. I've swing traded it in the past.
Yeah, some stocks are pretty good for swing, but not really great for day trading. So for day trading, that liquidity and volatility, what you want is like AMD, NVIDIA, Tesla, Apple. They're awesome. Like that's why we're almost trading them pretty much every single day. So AMD is, pulling back. Market is overall is pulling back.
Yeah, AMD is pulled back to the 9 EMA. Let's see if it holds here. If it doesn't, the 20 EMA is 183.70. Could be a It's bouncing off the 9 EMA.
Has anyone done parachuting? I do parachuting today. Jumping off the plane. Yeah, I'm jumping with someone. Yeah, definitely. I've done it before. It's pretty fun. Like an adrenaline junkie. Dubai also pretty nice. You jump from, you see all these palms from the below. All right, so guys, in Louisiana, we have a meetup on August 10th with Jarrett. So if you want to do RSVP, guys, you can RSVP then up there. So I'm gonna be over the weekend in New Orleans in Louisiana. So that would be nice. I've never been there, and it's super cheap. Like we were looking at hotels, like 5-star hotels, like Four Seasons and Ritz-Carlton, like $200 a night. Probably not Ice is in there. Must be warm. Right, guys, slowly we're going to do the laptop giveaway. Well, we need 600 likes, guys. We need 5 more likes for that. Let's do it. Let's do it, and let's see who would be the guy. Link for what, Simmer? Link is up there in the announcement section.
All right.
The link is in the announcement section. So we're gonna do that.
You're gonna do the laptop. We have enough people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got enough people. Let's see who's the lucky person to get the laptop. And that person is Brian Pesim. Everybody!
Yay!
Brian Pesim. Brian Pesim is a multi-million-dollar person and multi-millionaire, but he's so cheap. You have no idea.
I just bought one new laptop. I guess I'm gonna have to might have to go and buy another one now.
You have no idea. I spoke to Brian. I convinced him to buy a better car. Like he's
I'm like Warren Buffett. Is still driving my 30-year-old beater.
Let's get the list of participants. So, Brent, you can get this from my screen, yes? Ready? You can show my screen, yes? Yeah, guys, you gotta be liked and subscribed into our channel to be able. Yeah, there's only 370 people right now got that, so they must be not liked or subscribed. See, I'm telling you, like it. You're not. All right, let's do that. Ricardo, Carmen, George Leventis, HD, Dalpakan, Mimit, Jared, Gary BB. Let's see. Andrew D, Kyle Taylor, Alex Wagner, Carl Trader, Georgie. Oh, there you go. Shane. Boom. Pablo Vital. Who's the Pablo Vital? Comments. Show yourself. Nice. Congratulations to Mr. Pablo Vital. That is nice. Oh, AMD is popping up to 187, guys.
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, there you go. Pablo Vital is in there. Congrats. Mr. Pablo Vital. Hopefully you're not Pablo Escobar.
If you are.
87. There you go. AMD's guy popping up. That was a very nice trade on AMD. Congratulations. Oh, 700 likes. You guys can like and you're not liking. You guys can like and don't like. Come on, man. You're making me beg for like in YouTube. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. I'm Andrew Aziz. Don't make me beg for a like. Press that like. All right, so that is it. So that was a great trading day. Yeah, NVIDIA. I hope maybe some people took NVIDIA. So for me, it turned out to be a super nice day. We got around 23,000.
Should I share this to YouTube as well? Your
yeah, share it. Yeah, please, yeah. So that was a pretty nice trading day for me. So we did AMD. I still have 50 shares of AMD. I want to hold it just for the history to be at 188 or something like that. So it turned out to be super nice. So I made the losses back on NVIDIA, and Tesla turned out to be super nice, but AMD turned out to be the best trade that I had. So that was super nice. Thank you, everybody who joined us. And I think, I'm going to go for a run, and I'm going to run in 2 hours. I'm going to go and jump off the plane. Hopefully the parachute opens up. If not, it was great trading with everybody. Had a good run.
Look at that. Look at the picture I just posted.
Yeah, I purchased the they do the video and stuff. So let's see. So another person, Utam, sign up for Louisiana meetup. That's nice, guys. Make sure to come August 10. It's really cheap, Louisiana, right now. Like 5-star hotels, we probably stay in Four Seasons or Ritz-Carlton. It's like $200 a night. So book it. Jared is coming. Let's see if I can convince anyone else to come. I've never been to Louisiana, so I'd like to see Louisiana. You have to be subscribed and like the video. So
yeah, that was that was taken just as I left the plane, around 4,500 feet.
Oh yeah, that's you, huh?
Yeah, with the mustache.
Was it? Are you by yourself? Look at the mustache, man.
Yeah, I know. That was in my porn days.
Wow, Brent, you gotta show this one to YouTube to people.
That's actually that's right out. That's out. That's out where that's actually out where you're gonna be jumping. That's the Mission Bridge behind you there. Behind
yeah, I know. Look at the mustache, man. I love that. I love that.
No, it was because I worked out there, I got special privileges. So I got the free fall after like about 8 jumps.
There
guys,
well,
thank you. Yeah, you can see it actually in YouTube as well. So
yeah, living my best life.
Congratulations.
That's quite the mustache. You should bring it back.
Yeah, there you go. I think Peter always likes to dig up some picture of me in my graduation picture for my I think it was my engineering degree or something. Yeah, I got the stash going on.
It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. All right, so thank you so much, guys. It was super awesome. Super awesome trading. YouTube guys. YouTube, I see that there was about 600 people, but our program only got only 370 of you for the laptop giveaway. You have to like and subscribe to our channel. I saw that like 300 people liked that right at the end of it. So just make sure that don't miss the opportunity next time. Like that. Just press that like. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, congratulations, Pablo Escobar, for that. And I'll see you. And comment, and definitely comment in the chat room as well. Yeah, perfect. All right, guys, thank you so much. All the best, and see you tomorrow in the live trading. AMD is going to go up to 188. We continued in the chat room, so if you guys in the YouTube want to join us, guys, the trial is only $39. So join us and trade in the chat room. Thanks, Brent. Great show. So we'll say goodbye, and then we'll continue. Brian, come back directly to the chat room, please.
Yeah.